Chantal, nice to see you. Guys, you might remember Chantal from one of the other episodes that we filmed here at Kachakama. We profiled the cave suite, and today we're profiling a completely different stay. Chantal, what are you showing me today?
So today we'll be showing you the hut rooms, which is perfect for small little families or small groups.
I am a little bit nervous though because I see it has a thatch roof. Now, I don't know if people were just making jokes when I was younger, but my friends used to tell me that thatch roofs are the perfect space for snakes to hide in. So can you please just speak to that? Are we going to find snakes and hohos in the roof?
You will definitely not find any snakes or hohos in the thatch roof. It is completely safe, and even though it is a nature reserve, we do have hohos and spiders and a lot of reptiles. You won't find them in your room or even close to. They are quite scared of people and they won't go where there's a lot of noise, so you will definitely be safe.
With that out the way, it's really awesome that we get to enjoy this view. It just sort of stretches out, and that balcony is sort of a nice place for us to start, and we just get lost in nature. Can you tell me a bit about the design and how you guys came up with the idea of introducing huts into the space?
Okay, so the hut suites we have over here, they were made to resemble the natural and traditional dwellings of the Sand people. You'll see they have thatch roofs and it comes down quite low, which definitely resembles the traditional dwelling of the Sand people. So in addition to the traditional sand dwelling, you'll see we added a little patio roof, which just adds a little bit of style to the dwelling, and then also it provides perfect shading for those hot summer days. So over here we have quite a large deck over here, which lets you soak up the sun, which is perfect for afternoons, just relaxing.
The hut suite not only blends into the environment, but it also provides a view that, especially at golden hour, gives you the feeling that you are winding down with the sunset. Let's see if the colors of creation will carry through into the interior. Alright, Chantal, again, I really like the layout of the space. Can you walk me through the mindset of the design and why you guys have chosen to structure the certain elements of the space in the way that it has been laid out?
So over here we have a nice couch. This is perfect just to sit on cold days and watch the view. The view is so stunning, and also perfect if you want to read a book. And then of course it falls out into a sleeper couch. Then we have our nice big bed over here, a dressing table. Around the corner we have bigger cupboard space, mainly because there's more space for families. And then you'll see there's a larger space for luggage as well. So this aircon feeds through fresh air for this entire space. Let's move on to the bathroom. So over here we have a combination of a shower and a bath. This is perfect for families as well, because your children will mainly bath, and then the shower up for the adults as well. And then we have your toilet and then your basin over here. And behind me you have a small little window. And what's also nice is the thatch roof also comes into the bathroom, so you don't lose that feel of being in a hut.
So in the last episode we filmed together where we explored the cave suite, what was so interesting about that space, it was like you were literally tucked in a cave, but it was also a bit of a smaller area. So this space straight off the bat seems a lot larger. How many people would you say the space accommodates?
So our hut suites are mainly for families. As you can see, it's quite spacious. We have room for a sleeper couch over here, which can accommodate 2 children under the age of 12. We also do get groups, and they also make use of it because the bed can split into 2 single beds as well. So this is more spacious for groups or either small families.
Immediately what draws my attention in this space is a combination of both texture and color. I really like how they blend together quite seamlessly.
So this space embodies a collection of natural textures and earthy colors. So we have the pops of color, the natural browns, the dark browns, and it just blends perfectly into nature.
So Chantal, I see you guys have got a little hairdryer over there, and a pet peeve of mine is hairdryers in spaces, because I think, okay, cool, I'm gonna give myself a little blow wave, but often I get to a space, I turn on the hairdryer and I have this little breeze to try and dry my whole head. So what wattage are we talking about in here? Have you guys managed to nail the brief of a good hairdryer?
Okay, so I'm no hairdryer connoisseur, but this hairdryer over here has a wattage of 1200, and it will definitely get the job done.
This is always good to know, because some of us girls need some serious wattage to tame the mane. But back to the layout of the interior of the hut suite. There's a lot of detail in the space, a lot of quirky little elements that catches the eye. What is something that you find to be truly unique about this space?
So over here, my favorite feature would be the headboard. As you'll see, you have a nice brown leather with the wooden finish, and then it just blends into the stone wall.
It's almost like the space has a different character and it allows itself to evolve, because you can make it very moody by closing things up, but there's a lot of natural light that you can access. And it seems like we've got another little hidden window behind us over here.
So this area over here lets in a lot of light if you wish to open it, and you'll see there's a little small one in the bathroom as well.
The look and feel of the hut suite feels like an extension of nature. Both the exterior and the interior design complement both the texture and colors that you can find right outside your door. It's also such a treat to have people surround you that pulse with a passion for preserving the reserve. So with such an eco feel, I'm curious to find out whether the daily operations take Mother Nature into consideration as well.
So we have some really interesting ways of running the lodge. We are completely off the grid. Our lodges run off 100% solar power, so even when Eskom goes down, we're still running.
So over here we have solar geysers, which heats up all the water going to the hut suite. So you're always guaranteed of hot water, and it's eco-friendly.
Our water comes from underground. It's completely filtered, once through the sandstone and then once up again through our filtration system. So that's delicious, some of the best what I've ever had.
Around me I can see different types of nature just popping out. We've got fynbos, flowers. How many different varieties of flowers can you see over here?
All right, so we are in the fynbos, but this is also partly karoo. So we have a bit of everything. The fynbos is one of the largest biodiversities of flowers. So the amount of flowers you can find out here are really, really limitless. I think there's over 1,000 species out here that we know of. At the moment, I'm actually cataloging and making a little booklet for the guests, and I've already come up with it's 105 species of flowers. Beautiful photos that we got, and then there's some really interesting karoo plants as well. A lot of succulents, which is really interesting, is the Americans are starting to invest in karoo plants, because karoo plants are brilliant at removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. They remove more than twice as much carbon dioxide as a typical plant. So that's another really interesting plant to find out here.
If you could encourage the guests to look out for one specific flower, what is most special to you?
Definitely one of my favorite flowers out here is our, they call it a spuri or a sunflax. It's a tiny little purple flower, little 4 petals. The most beautiful little flower. That's probably one of my top one, probably top 5. But if you want the ultimate flower out here, it's going to be the pers kalkwinkie. It's a very interesting plant, and I've only ever seen 2 out here in my entire over 2 years of being here. So it's a very rare plant, very beautiful, and if I could recommend someone to look for a plant, that would be it.
You're not short for activities if you come to visit here. From game drives to stargazing, there is so much to do. But another surprise that is tucked into the rock aesthetic is a swimming pool.
So this is the lodge pool. And this is a fan favorite for all the parents bringing their kids with that are staying in our hut suites. And well, it's also perfect for the hot summer weather because it does get up to 43 degrees.
Chantal, thank you so much for again taking up so much time from your day to walk me through this other unique stay that you guys have here in Kagakama. I really appreciate your time. This is a very, very memorable space. I've had so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
If you enjoyed this episode of my series where I profile unique stays, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, and consider subscribing to this channel if you'd like to see future episodes of the series. Also, my treat, I will leave for you in the end screen previous episodes that I've already recorded so that you can enjoy those after this video. Thank you for spending your time with me, and thanks to the team at Kagakama for letting me come through to profile the stays. Have an epic day, guys. Take care. Bye.